So yesterday I made this video about a judge, family law, who was, and it was about something I saw. And the thing I saw was about a judge who saw, a judge of family law. Blah, blah, blah. It's early. Didn't have anything yet. Who was claiming on TV and in a good show. The people who are making those shows are about fair journalism, and she claimed that she had, in her days of running court, she always suggested that the parents should be able to talk, to mediate in the benefit of the children, even if those parents were not seeing eye to eye, to say the least. In case of domestic violence, she also made the parents talk to each other in the benefit of the child, to mediate, to how we're gonna divide the stuff, who is going to take care of this, who is going to do that. And she claimed it was a mistake. I made mistakes because of the consequences for everybody involved. They could not foresee. At the time, nobody even thought it could be cruel, damaging more, being devastated and still have to be a good sport. And yeah, don't you think a mom who has encountered such things in her marriage doesn't have the best interest of her children at number one priority? What the fuck? You know what it's like to be a mom. As soon as you're becoming one, that little creature, that love of your life, even if there are 2, 3, 5, those loves of your life come first. A mother would does sacrifice herself every time for her kids. So, when you set your boundaries and you do what is necessary to keep yourself alive, sane, and you end a marriage, you end a relationship, people always think you're selfish. And sure, there are selfish people. Sure, there are moms that maybe do not put their children first or their best interest. And yeah, people say that about me. But what about the dads? The ones who are not setting a good example, who are not able to put themselves aside and put the kids first. Not even the wife, the kids. Just the example of a mom going out during a weeknight, even if it's to her sport or her education or anything, and a dad who is going out during a weeknight. A dad is packing his stuff and he's going. Are there consequences? Does somebody need to eat? So who's staying with children? Are they taken care of? Is everything for the next day in order? A mom makes sure everybody's taken care of before she can go out. And just that is the simplest form of how things are wired and maybe brought in this world by society. So I made this movie because it got to me, it triggered me. I cried about it. I was so relieved that this lady dared to say in front of a camera that she made a mistake, that she made mistakes during that time. And the mistakes are being made, the consequences are there, the families did suffer, the children did suffer, the mom did suffer. If in this part the abuser is the dad. But to admit that, it takes some guts. It really does. Not everybody is willing to do that. Telling you did something wrong, even if it costs so many things for the people you were giving justice. To see and to be brought up in a family home that is not safe in any way is not something I wish anybody to experience. And at the time, everybody made the decisions they thought was best with the knowledge they had at that time. Yep. So, yeah. Things like that leave scars. And they sometimes go away completely or just itch a bit. Sometimes they hurt a lot again because the scars on your physical body, well, it fades. Sometimes it's there, responding to weather, and then you need to address it. And sometimes there is something on television or social media that you see and that you reevaluate everything you did or you do. I think I forgave myself. That moves something in me. I think I forgave myself for betraying myself, for not leaving sooner, for not setting boundaries, for not being able to fix it, because I'm a fixer. I fix everything. Since I'm here, I fix things. I make people happy. Make sure people are feeling good. And that needs to go, because I'm not responsible. I'm responsible for me being a good person. I'm responsible to a certain length for my kids. And that's it. So, yeah, I think I forgave myself. At some points, no. And then to be judged by people who doesn't even to begin to know what it's like to be me. Sorry. It's ironically, you just need to focus on yourself. Yeah, you may think or choose different. Fine by me. You do you. But never get to say, I'm a bad mom. Never get to say, how can you do this? Just because it isn't your choice doesn't make my choice bad. It's just different. I wouldn't stay in a marriage that is limiting, degrading, just for the sake of being comfortable. I cannot. I can never be in a relationship again, ever, who makes me feel like that. Even if there is no physical or mental or any other abuse, I'd rather be by myself then, because I am my own best friend. Worked hard for it. And yeah, people say, it looks so easy on you. Think again. I just do the work because I refuse to be a victim. I refuse to be this or that or that. I'm only in the now. I'm Esther. And I love my fucking life because it's my life with my decisions and what everybody else thinks. Good for you. So, I hope that my kids come off easy. But I also know, and I'm not that oblivious, I also know there will be something that they will rant about me being their mom, about their upbringing, about their dad, about the relationship, about the situation, about everything. There will be something we did wrong in their eyes. It is. Because every child looks at the parents that way. At some point. And that's okay. So, yeah. I think I forgave myself. I think so. Or at least, if it's not completely, I'm starting to getting there. And I don't give a fuck what you think about that. Because the only one I need to look straight in the eyes in the mirror is in the mirror myself. Of being a good person with a good heart. And have compassion for the version of me that I was yesterday and the years before. So, you do you. Be kind to yourself.